What up, y'all? It's your boy Weepeeler back in the house with another episode of Let's Talk. Thank you guys very much for the support in this series. If you have a topic you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment section below or hit me on Twitter, which is at Weepeeler. The last 3 episodes have been a lot of fun talking about ladies, butterfaces, and hotties, and MILFs, and all the stuff that goes along with that. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about video games for once. I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite video games. I asked on Twitter whether you guys wanted me to talk about, console-specific games or just games in general, and the consensus was in general. So we're going to talk about my top 10 favorite video games. If you guys have something different, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So we're going to start with number 10 today, and I'm going to be talking about Diablo on the PC. Diablo, the first game, was my favorite. Diablo 2 was excellent. Now that Diablo 3 is out, that is a great game as well. Didn't play Diablo 3, but I played the first 2, and the first Diablo was such a great game. You could do so much stuff in that. There was a lot of different tiered levels, and you finally get down and you beat up Satan in Diablo. So very good game. Love that one. Number 10, we're going to roll into FIFA World Cup 2010. Simon Humbar created an awesome game, great atmosphere, excellent gameplay. The online mode was spectacular. I loved FIFA World Cup, definitely my favorite FIFA other than FIFA 09. Number 8, we're going with Tetris for Game Boy. Absolutely love that game. I put so much time into it. It was so simple, created by a Russian guy. It's just blocks, and you fit them into Tetris, get 4 lines in a row. Great game. Took up a lot of my time as a childhood, and it's been revamped so many times. It's been released on a bunch of different consoles. Great game. Still going strong today. Number 7, we're going with the original Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo Entertainment System. That game pretty much started it all for Nintendo. Great game. Super Mario. Everybody knows that name. His face is worldwide, kind of like a Mickey Mouse type. But Super Mario Brothers for the original Nintendo, what a game. You could still play that over again today. Number 6, rolling into Super Nintendo, Super Mario Kart. That game changed my life, man. I spent so much time, probably the most time I've spent in any game outside of FIFA. I loved Super Mario Kart, the original for the SNES. Nintendo 64 had a game. There's been so many Mario Karts since then, but the original holds a place in my heart. Played Battle Mode again, like I told you guys, against the kid across the street. Had a great time. Time trials were fun. I used to remember reading Nintendo Power and beating all the scores in there and thinking, I'm on top of the world, baby. Super Mario Kart, forever in my heart. I love that game. Might be even a little lower than 6, but I'm throwing it on 6 because there's a lot of other games ahead of that, in my opinion. Number 5, Final Fantasy VII. What a game for the PS1. It was 3 discs. It was a monster game. You could do so much customization with weapons. The enemies were awesome. The fights, sometimes the battles were just epic. You had underwater guy. You had a bunch of big bosses and not just Sephiroth at the end, but what a great game. Took up a lot of my time. You could do a couple side missions and things there. I think you might even be able to find the game now on PC for a download, like a ROM. So excellent game. I loved Final Fantasy VII. Next game, number 4 on my list, is The Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda. Absolute epic game. Changed gaming at the time. A lot of puzzles and things within the game. Hands-on battle. There was no RPG-style fighting where you didn't actually physically fight. Zelda was great. Very, very good game. I loved it. There was a lot of different nuances in that game that just made it so special. Some enemies you had to kill a certain way. Some enemies you had to kill another way. Just a great game overall. The Legend of Zelda started it all. Zelda's been one of the most popular series, I think, in gaming history. So, well done, Legend of Zelda. Number 3, Super Mario World for SNES. Today, I could still go back and play that game. Absolutely epic. There's just such a big world. Open world for the first time in Super Mario World, or in Super Mario series. Besides Super Mario 3, I think that was excellent, too. I love that game. But definitely Super Mario World. The graphics changed the scene at the time. What a great game. I love Super Mario World. Number 2, we're going back to the Zelda. This is A Link to the Past for the SNES. Absolutely epic once again. Monster world. Lots of different enemies, lots of puzzles, lots of great gameplay. Took up a ton of my time as a childhood, and I just love that game dearly, dearly in my heart. And then number 1, we're coming down to the last one here. This game changed gaming as we know it. 3D open world, unbelievable. Grand Theft Auto 3. I used to love the old school Grand Theft Autos where you had the bird's eye view and you could crash cars and blow shit up. But dude, this Grand Theft Auto 3 rocket launcher on top of the stadium and just blowing people up and lighting people on fire. Awesome game, dude. Side missions galore. Overall epic world. Missions were great. The storyline was great. fantastic, and the lead guy in it, so cool, man, so cool. I don't even know if he had a name, but he was just an absolute badass. So Grand Theft Auto 3, as I said, it changed gaming at the time, and there's so many games nowadays that owe Rockstar a round of applause for making Grand Theft Auto 3 and an absolute epic game. So I hope you guys like this. If you have something else in the comment section below, leave it for me. I want to know what you guys loved playing growing up. This has been Weedpeeler's Top 10 Video Games. Thank you guys very much for listening, and until next time, peace.